Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the little red button. I would really appreciate it. So I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along for a solo date. Today's Monday, but I'm actually off from work. We have a day off and I thought it would be perfect use of my free day. So I really love to take advantage of these days off, and it's been a while since I've gone on a solo date, so I'm actually really excited for today, except for the weather. It's like -9 degrees outside if I'm not mistaken. So it was below zero earlier this morning when I went out and did some errands, but it's 3 degrees right now, which still, it's really cold outside, but I'm gonna make the best use of my time. And I just want to preface that in order to have these solo dates and enjoy time by yourself, you really don't have to spend a lot of money or any money at all. I am going to be going out today just because I want to get out of the house, and I also have to finish a couple of errands, so I'm just going to take advantage. But because it is noon, close to lunchtime, I'm going to head over to a cafe first. Maybe I'll get some lunch there or a pastry. But I do want to sit down and do some work on my laptop, do some planning, budgeting, and other personal stuff. And I also want to journal, so I'm taking my day-by-day journal by Jess Conte. Then I plan to head over to a bookstore that's like right next door, and it's called The Last Chapter Book, which is actually a bookstore of only romance books. And I went there a couple of months ago. It was super cute. They have a lot of spots for photo ops. I ended up buying a book that I'm actually reading right now, so I'm excited to go back and get a new book for next month. But that's the plan for today, so I'm gonna go ahead and bundle up and we're gonna head out. Alright, we are on our way to our solo date, and I just wanted to point out that a great way to enjoy time by yourself, especially if you're like in the car driving, is to put on a playlist of music you enjoy. So that's what I'm doing right now, but I will catch up with you guys once we get to the cafe. So unfortunately, we've run into an issue. Turns out the bookstore is closed on Mondays, and I didn't check the hours like on Google Maps before coming here, so I'm really upset. But you know, just like any regular date, sometimes solo dates have their fumbles. So instead, I'm gonna stop at Target and get a book there. But let's head over to Trader Joe's. I'm freezing, it's super cold, and I kind of regret wearing the boots that I have because they are not helping. So I'm here in search of a romance book since the other bookstore was sadly closed. Target was a success, so I ended up getting this book, Better Than the Movies, and it was actually a book that I had on my list to find at the bookstore if they possibly sold it there. I was thinking about getting this one or any other book by Sarah Adams, and this is a closed door romance book, which have actually become my favorite types of books to read. But yeah, I'm really excited to read it next month. And unfortunately, this location did not have any gloves, so I'm gonna have to order some online, probably from Amazon, so that they get here as soon as possible. And also, I couldn't find any Valentine's Day things, decorations that I liked. I usually go to the $1 to $5 section, and they always have cute stuff for like almost every holiday or season, but I did not find anything at this location. I'm not sure if it's just this location or just this year they didn't really have cute things. But yeah, I'm gonna head home now and I will give you guys a quick Trader Joe's haul once I get home. Alright, so to finish off this day, I thought I would close out the video with doing some skincare. So I already took off my makeup and washed my face, and now I'm going to go ahead with a face mask. And while I do my skincare, I thought I would answer some of your guys' questions. I put up a story on Instagram not too long ago. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram yet, make sure you do, because I'm pretty active on there. So I would love to interact with you guys more through there. But I'm gonna go ahead with one of these face masks. My sister got me this pack of 3 for Christmas, and I think I'm gonna do the tea tree mud mask. It's like a purifying one. And while I do this, I'm gonna answer some of the questions you guys sent me. And I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but it smells good. It does smell like tea, for sure. Alright, so the first question that I have on here is, what is your New Year's resolution? And I don't really like doing resolutions because I feel like I'm really hard on myself. I'm like a perfectionist, so if I don't accomplish New Year's resolutions or goals, then I get really upset. Like, it really bothers me. But one thing that I do have on here is to get closer to God. I just want to have a closer relationship to him, and one way that I'm doing that is by doing weekly Bible studies. I actually started a Bible study group with my siblings, one of our cousins, and one of mine and my sister's friend, and we started that back like in the summer, and we have continued it since then. So that's one way that I'm going to try to reach that resolution. Now the next question is pretty similar. It says something I want to accomplish this year, and one thing on my list would probably be to reach 2,000 subscribers. I'm pretty close, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet, to help me reach that goal. And the next question is, one place you want to travel to in 2024. So this is the year that I actually don't have many travel plans, but I would really like to go to Greece or Italy. And I really like this next question, which is, what quote are you going to live by in 2024? And it's a very simple, short quote, which is, let them. And basically the concept of this quote is to let people show you their true colors. And I've been someone who has always tightly grabbed onto relationships, people. I've always been bad at like letting go, and I'm always trying to like control the outcome to an unhealthy extent. And through getting closer to God, I've just been learning to fully trust him with my life and the people that he brings into my life, but also takes away from my life, because I believe that we meet everybody for a reason. So if we come across somebody, it's for a reason, but there's also a reason behind somebody walking away, because we should allow people to show us their true colors. It'll definitely save some heartbreak and pain at the end of the day, and it's better to get to know somebody's true intentions sooner than later. Alright, so now I'm going to put a timer of 15 minutes. So the next one is, what's something you want to stop doing in 2024? This one kind of goes along with the quote I just shared with you guys, but I want to stop people pleasing, and I also want to stop negative self-talk. Next question, tips on starting the new year without people who didn't put any effort to stay in your life. So I would say that if you're close to this person and you really love them, you know, I believe in giving people second chances. I end up giving people like 3, 4 chances, sometimes 5, which I don't recommend always. But I would say first communicate your feelings, you know, let the other person know how you're feeling, if their actions are hurting you, but also giving them the chance to put in effort, because you can't tell somebody how to act, because they will eventually get tired and show you their true colors. Now, if you still see no effort or think that the relationship is not worth it, then I would just cut them out of your life, because you shouldn't have to force something in order for it to work. If it's supposed to work out, it should be easy flowing and there should be effort coming from both sides. And it's just not worth losing yourself to save somebody else. That's another quote that I really like. The next question was a little tough, but they asked for favorite 2023 memory. And I actually listed 3, but the first one would be showing my dad and my brother around Miami. The 3 of us made a trip out to Miami back in June, and it was my dad and my brother's first time in Miami. If you guys don't know, I love Miami. It's like my second home. So getting to show them, you know, some of my favorite spots, restaurants, and seeing those places for the first time through their eyes was really special. Second thing on here is seeing CNCO perform at their last award show as a group. My sister and I were very lucky. We attended Premios Juventud, which took place in Puerto Rico, and we actually got selected as seat fillers, and that was a super cool and unique experience. And the last thing was reuniting and traveling with one of my best friends, Alyssa, and my sister to Puerto Rico, which took place in November. That was such a memorable trip. We did a birthday trip for the 3 of us because all of our birthdays are in November, and it was to close out the CNCO chapter because we also attended their very last concert. What are your favorite 3 types of candy? So I would say I like any type of like gummy candy, so Lifesavers or the Haribo gummy bears. I really like Kit Kat if we're talking about chocolate, and then anything with like tamarindo, it's really good. Best advice someone has given you? And this comes from my grandma. She's been giving my sister and I this advice for forever, and it is mejor sola que mal acompañada, which in English means it's better to be alone than with bad company. And I've come to learn that through my own experiences, so I totally agree. Alright, next question is favorite book. I still have to say that my favorite book is the Hunger Games series. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys watched the latest Hunger Games movie, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I really liked it, but I think I like the book more. Alright, and the last question is something you'd like to achieve in 2024. So this one's pretty similar to the first and second question, but I have several things that I would like to accomplish. One of them would be to pay off my student loans. I would really love to have those loans paid off before the year end because I hate owing things. So that's definitely one of my goals. I have around 5 minutes left for this face mask before I wash it off, but I'm just gonna go ahead and close out the video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved having you guys join me for my solo date. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!